Alright, here we are on Call of the Wild Angler Edition. Um, I haven't done any streaming for a long time, but thought I'd get on here and go over some challenges like the chub challenge and the greenfish challenge. And right now I'm up here fishing for the chub, and if you click on this, it says ass, railing, and roach. It doesn't say anything about a chub, and there is only one stream on this about catching a chub out of here. And I have done exactly what they have done, and I have been here for days and still no chub. Not even a silver, a bronze, nothing. I mean, just absolutely no chub. So I've been sticking it out and hanging in there, and it's just a challenge that like the greenfish on the other map. I did not get it completed. I spent day after day after day there trying to catch that greenfish, and caught a lot of fish. Caught like 5 diamond perch and a lot of greenfish, but no gold. And they say that you have to use the level 7 hook. And well, I've seen streams where they were catching on a 9 hook, and even seen a stream where they caught it on a 10 hook. So that level 7 hook just goes right out the window. I casted in the same spots that they were casting on their streams, and still did not catch a gold greenfish. Now these challenges have seemed to be rather hard for a lot of people, and some people have just walked up and casted and caught what they needed. Now I don't know why that is, and I don't know why some people just is having a rough time like I'm having in catching these fish. But as far as the rest of the challenges, uh, not too hard. I mean, there are a few that took a little bit, like the gold burbot, but we did finally get it done and taken care of. Um, the reviews on the game, it's a good game. I'm not gonna deny that. The fish are plentiful, except for a couple like these gold challenges. But as far as if you want to get on and fish for fun, man, you catch a lot of fish and a lot of big fish. I've caught some huge lake trout. I've caught a couple of big salmon, muskie. I've caught some big pike. There's a lot of fish, a lot of different variety of fish. More on the first map than on this map that I'm on now, but it is a good game. This map that I'm on now, I can give you an overlook of it here since I've got everything unlocked, and it's an absolute beautiful map. A lot of places to fish. Not as big an area as, it's not as big as the first map, like I said, but there is a lot of places to fish on this one as well, and a lot of different variety of fish. The main thing people seem to be catching is like the Atlantic salmon, and I've seen some chubs being caught up here in this. Matter of fact, I did catch some chubs up here in this lake right here. Caught a couple gold up here, to be a fact. But brown trout, you got grayling, you got my handbook here and show you. You got the asp, you got the brim, burbot, bullhead catfish, Arctic char, which I think is an absolute beautiful fish. And then you got your chub, which is what I'm trying to catch out of here. Your Atlantic salmon, your roach, northern pike, European perch, which tends to be a little bigger than the perch on the first map. Then you got your IDE, don't know how to pronounce that. You got your grayling, brown trout, and zander. Those are the fish that are on this map. And if you hit your triangle button, they'll go in and it'll tell you, you know, what all they hit on and give you all the information on that you need to know. But as of right now, I've put in more than my time on the green fish, and finally I just, you know, I'm not one to give up on a challenge, and I hated it. I mean, it just absolute, matter of fact, it's still getting to me. It just drives me crazy that I had to just absolutely give up on that challenge. But I'm telling you folks, I spent so much time trying to catch that gold green sunfish that it was just unreal. I mean, and as far as this one here, I seem to be having, you know, the same problem catching this chub, and I haven't seen anybody up here fishing for this chub. It's just been me up here. I've been here for quite a while, and you know, they're supposed to hit on cheese. That's their primary bait. And the stream that I watched, he used the number 5 hook. He ran it anywhere from 2 foot to a foot deep. And he used cheese. And he casted right here where I've been casting, and he wasn't, I mean, it wasn't even a minute video, folks, or a 2-minute video. It was only a minute, like 50 something seconds. He walked up here. Of course, he could have edited it and cut it down. That's possible. But like I said, I haven't seen nobody up here at this little pond. I mean, it is a little pond. There's the size of it. I just haven't been able to hook at the chub. And don't know what I gotta do, and don't know why we're not catching, you know, I mean, why it's not even saying chub. Like I said, you come down here and it just says ass, grayling, and roach. Okay, it doesn't say any chub. And I guess there's only a gold chub in here, and I guess it's only on here at certain times. Well, I ain't gonna say certain times because I have spent days and nights here. I have not moved. I've stayed in the same spot and still have not produced it. And this is exactly where that guy casted. I've watched the video 3 different times to make sure I was doing exactly what he did. And it still has not produced me a chub. But I will keep at this just like I did the green fish until I finally just gave up on the green fish. It just wasn't going to happen for me, I don't reckon, and a lot of people, there is a lot of people having trouble with the green fish gold. I don't know about the chub, because like I said, there's only one stream done on it. And, but I know that I have been up here for quite a while and still have not produced that chub. And it's looking like this is going to be one of them challenges like the green fish. But like I said, the reviews on the game, fun for any age. It is a good game other than the friends thing. That's the other thing I'm going to touch on, and I didn't put it on my list. And you know, for anybody who watches my streams, they know that I do nothing but, you know, tell what I feel about the game and how things are about the game. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, The friends thing on this game is absolutely atrocious. You go to send somebody a friend request, and it just sits there and spins and spins and spins and spins, and you have to, it locks up the game, you have to back out. You cannot join your friends on the game until both of you just keep backing out and coming back in, backing out and coming back in, backing out and coming back in until it finally lets you join your friends. And then, if you get more than two, then you're having a lot of trouble. You can play with multiple friends on this game, but as far as, you know, getting together, it is going to be quite a task. And why they have not addressed that issue yet, I do not have any idea. They said that it has something to do with the servers. We'll fix the servers. That's the only thing I got to say. The game in the US is $44, which is not a bad price. That gets you the first year season pass as well. So anything comes out in the first season, you will get it. But as far as fishing, the other thing that I like to touch on is the fact that you can't bottom fish. Why they do not have it set up where you can cast your line out and it sits on the bottom, I haven't figured that out yet, because I have fished many years myself, and I know that when I'm catfishing, I usually cast the line out and I let it sit on the bottom, and I hook a bobber to the pole, and if the bobber goes up, then I got hit. But on here, it is nothing but bobber fishing or spoon, and they do have quite a bit of lures. Here, I reel this in now. You cannot, as you see in my backpack, I got a bait casting pole, a spinning pole, and a spinning pole. Okay, with this spinning pole here, I've also have set up for bait casting. Go over to my tackle box, and you got, there's a lot of stuff you can put in your tackle box, although you can't put everything in your tackle box. And as you see, I still have 2 open slots in my tackle box here. But for the most part, the spoons on here are my biggest fish catching thing, and the spinners. I catch a lot off the spinners and a lot off the spoons. The funny thing is, you know, see, that's the #1 size hook, and I catch bronze Atlantic salmon off of it. But if I go to like well, that's a 2 out there, but if I go to a 3 or a 4, then I was catching silver. It makes no sense whatsoever. The bigger hook should be the bigger fish. But the coloration of the fish is absolutely beautiful. And here, I'll change my bait and see what we can pull in here. I'll put a minnow on here. Drop it down. You hit your O button, you can zoom in on your bobber there. The Atlantic, there we go. The Atlantic salmon is a pretty big fish. The lake trout on the first map, I absolutely love fishing for the lake trout. I've caught a couple of gold, and they were in the 30-something pound fish. As you see, there's a silver ass. And there's a grayling in here. I probably got too big of a hook for the grayling to hit on. Everything seems to hit on the minnow. It doesn't matter what kind of fish it is. It all depends on what size hook you're on and whether you're going to catch those. Like I said, it is a really good game. As you see, somebody just caught a legendary. That is the legendary salmon, and it is caught quite often. I haven't seen anybody catch the legendary burbot off here, or the legendary pike. It's been nothing but the salmon. Like I said, this is just nothing but a little pond here, as you can tell. And you see it just got caught again. I mean, you're talking about this legendary salmon just got caught, what, 30 seconds apart. And they're catching it right here on the map, folks. Right there, has been caught in the same spot every time. I have not fished for any legendaries. I have been doing the challenges, and this one's got me held up just like the green sunfish had me held up. There are a lot of challenges. There's still 2 or 3 other boards on this map that I have to hit and go through the bronze and the silver and the gold. Right now I'm just working on the one that's down there by the main shop, which is right over here close to where they're catching that salmon. And it seems like the fish doesn't really wander around a lot on this map or on this game, though. Usually if you're catching something in a certain area, that's what you're going to catch. And they seen the video where the guy says that there's spawn times and stuff for the fish, and you know, I'm not 100% on that. Because I've caught fish. Yes, there are times a day, and that's just like in real life. Different times of day you're going to catch different fish. And it tells you on the game, if you go to the fish, it tells you whether or not it's a night fish feeding or a daytime fish feeding. It don't tell you what time during the night or what time during the day. But if you like to fish, and this is a good way, you know, fast time actually. There's a lot of difference between this and actual fishing, and there are some similarities to this and actual fishing. It's like on them bigger lakes, your pike like to hang out the edge of the lily pad. And as far as catching bass in the lily pads, that has not been an actual fact on the game. Yeah, I've caught a few bass in the lily pads, but I have caught them mostly on the outskirts of the lily pads. Or if you see a lily pad and it has a gap of clear water inside it somewhere, cast your line there and you'll usually catch a bass. And again, at the top of my screen, you can see it says the Fishing Challenge 10. And it has proved to be quite difficult. And like I said, this pond does not say anything about chub being in here. And I have not caught a bronze or silver or anything like that. It has been mainly asked, which just says that that's what's in here. And grayling, and if I go to a smaller hook, then I would catch a grayling. But you know, these challenges, man, they really, like this one and that greenfish, can really get to you. And I really don't know what to tell you to do with them if you're having trouble with them, because I haven't figured it out myself. I have tried, they say the chub's main bait is the cheese. I cannot get a hit on the cheese. The two old chubs that I caught, I actually caught on liver. And that is not even listed as one of their preferred baits. But if you are on the line about buying the game, yeah, buy it, because it is a good game. But if you're going to do the challenges, I'm just giving you a heads up now. The green sunfish, you may get lucky, like a friend that games with me all the time. You know, first time at the lake, he caught his green sunfish right off the bat. And I spent days and days and I watched video after video after video. I even read threads on it, and just, I have done everything everybody's done, casted where they casted, and still have not caught that green fish. And I'm afraid that this chub is going to be the same way. So if you hit them challenges, you're doing your challenges. The only thing I can say is hang in there or let it go, like I had to do with that green sunfish. Because I'm telling you, I'm no joke, all joking aside, folks, I spent days trying to get that green sunfish and never did get it. And finally I just, just gave up. I mean, and you can tell when a chub hits, because every chub I caught, it's been a 3-dong bell thing. And your ass are usually just immediately hit, like what's been happening here. But like I said, a lot of fish, not hard to catch the fish, except for a couple of challenges, and some of them, good luck to you on them. If you get it, that is great, awesome, hell yeah. But if you can't get it, then, you might have to just pass it by like I did. But again, that is the greenfish challenge. This is the chub challenge, and they both are gold, have to be gold, and they both seem to be rather difficult for me to do. And but the review on the game, I give it a thumbs up. It is a good game. I would suggest buying it to anybody. And that's going to do it for this stream, folks. And I hope you all have a good day. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'll catch you later.